Hey YouTube, it's good to be back. We put out that video the other day of our trip to Las Vegas when we went rock crawling with Las Vegas rock crawlers, and the girls and I had a great time playing out in the desert with those Jeeps, and it motivated us, and we took and traded off one of our cars, got us a 99 Jeep TJ. It's a good entry-level vehicle for us. It needs some repairs, but the repairs that it needs are right up our alley. We're going to do some welding and fabricating on the Jeep, fix some frame rust. We've got some obvious things. The hinges are bad. The frame's got some rust in it. The top leaks a little bit. First gear grinds a little. It's a 5-speed. Taylor got to learn how to drive a stick shift the other day. But we've got some ideas on what we're going to do with this build. I'd like to see it on 1-ton axles, on 37s, real similar to those Jeeps that we were with out in Vegas. We may not go quite as tall on a lift. I'm thinking low center of gravity on these. So kind of want to take you around, show you what we had, and then we'll start working on some kind of project. Just giving a little walk around of the truck because it's going to change a bunch, and we're going to want to remember what things looked like before. So we've been going around on this Jeep and checking fluids and that sort of thing, so that we don't run something dry or whatever. And when we were just pushing it around to put it on the lift, I heard a noise in the transfer case a little bit, and so I thought I would looks like that fluid could use changed. It's a little dark. It's a little low, not too bad. The truck's got a few issues down here on the bottom. It's got some frame rust. If you come around here, you'll see that we've got some frame rust down the sides there, and up there by the front trailing arm. We got a little frame rust right here. We're going to go in, they actually make repair panels for that. We're going to go in, cut those sections out here. It's probably going to be one of our first projects. We've got the parts ordered. We're waiting on those to come in. And we gave the truck a spray down with engine degreaser on the bottom side and on the motor, and took it through the car wash, but it lived on a gravel road, so it's not necessarily in the best shape for dirt wise, but when we get under here and start cleaning on things, we'll take a wire brush to the important stuff, get it cleaned up enough we can weld on it, find some nice solid metal, and anything that we can't make solid with the repair panels, we'll just build new. So I'm thinking long arm suspension, take these short arms off and come all the way up into here somewhere with new axles, and hopefully not a real tall lift. I'm thinking about 4 inches, but I've never owned a Jeep, so a lot of this is going to be play it by ear, and things will change as we go through and learn as we go. Well, we decided the first thing we're going to do is change the fluid in this transfer case. There's 2 bolts on the back of this transfer case, one at the top, one up here, or one at the bottom. You take the top one out to check the fluid. It should hold about 1 quart of fluid, I believe. And you take the top bolt out to check it. You take the bottom bolt out to drain it. So we'll get this bottom bolt out, and there we go right away. So here's your 2 holes back here. If Taylor will stick the camera up in there. You got one here and one over here. This is the one you fill from and check from. This is the one you drain from. And so we're going to put the bolt back in there, fill it back up. Should take 1 quart of transmission fluid. I'm sure there's a torque spec on this, but I'm not using it. 1 Ooga Dugga. Got fluid in there right just inside the hole there. And thank you for watching today's episode. And please like, subscribe, and share. And it's been a long time since we did this.